Scrolling through my phone, I have seen a lot of news about COVID-19. One topic says we should flatten the curve. So how do we flatten the curve?
The curve we need to flatten is the epidemic curve. It is the graph of the number of infectious cases of a certain region through time. We need to make sure that the number of cases would not reach the line. Although it's faster, many would die. So how do we flatten it? First of all, the real world is very complicated. So let's use a model to see what we can get from it. In epidemiology, compartmental models are used to represent the dynamics of diseases. The simplest of these models is the SIR model. In this model, we can see what our interventions do to the curve. Those that are susceptible are those that can still be infected. Infectious are those that can transmit the disease, and the remove are those that can neither infect nor be infected. These three compartments have the following changes over time. Our goal is to limit the number of infected cases. Just like in a funnel, a fast intake with a slow release would cause it to overflow. To avoid that, we must lessen the intake and increase release. Hence, we need to decrease the beta and increase the gamma. So let's look into it. Beta is a disease transmission rate constant. It can be affected by the number of contacts and the chance of those contacts to be infectious. Social distancing and lockdowns would both reduce contacts and thus reduce beta. Interventions to prevent transmissions such as wearing masks, disinfection, and better hygiene can reduce beta. These interventions would depend on the mode of transmission of the disease.
Gamma is the removal rate. It can be estimated as a reciprocal of the average number of days of infectiousness, or D.
To increase gamma, we need to decrease D. To decrease D, we need to isolate infectious cases to stop them from further infecting. The earlier, the better. That's why mass testing helps. Both gamma and beta can be summarized into a single number, the reproduction number, or R. R is defined as the average number of cases infected by a single infected case throughout their infectious periods. We call the R as the basic R or R0 only when one is infectious and the rest are fully susceptible. R0s are specific only to a certain region at a certain time. Hence, the R0 for different regions may vary. As time progresses, R changes, which call it the effective R. The growth rate of infections will depend on the value of R. If R stays less than 1, we have reached herd immunity and the disease will fade. If R remains exceeding 1, it will grow exponentially. The larger the R, the faster the spread. Our goal is to keep R below 1. Looking at the formula for R, reducing both beta and D will result to a smaller R. Another way is through reducing susceptible people. That can be achieved when a lot of people became immune after being infected, but there would be a lot of casualties. To avoid that, we can do vaccination. When vaccines are available, we need to have at least a certain percentage of the populace to be vaccinated or it won't be effective. Hence, we should vaccinate when we can.
Now you know! With all of our cooperation, we can flatten the curve.